And this
clip here, 0.47 update, and we have Ragdoll. But what is Ragdoll? Well, it's something they've been talking about for a long while now, as you can see here with this zombie. These creepy monkey zombies are crawling around. I'll try and hit this zombie. What you'll see is it when it dies, it eventually dies, it behaves differently. The body falls like a ragdoll onto the floor. You see the way the arm was moving still there as the body settled. What it does is it tries to find the surface level. You can see here these zombies, and they're standing upright, so when they die, their bodies just collapse like rag dolls. You can see it happening here. There's a whole bunch of them in there. And down she goes. Her legs buckle, the weight just goes straight downwards. And again, I'm swiping at this zombie here with the pickaxe. Eventually hit it. And there's a slope down to that house, and the zombie falls down that slope, rolls down that slope, which is slightly strange. Here we've got another zombie. Now that previous zombie, it fell with the slope. And that, see, when I hit that there, I hit it as it moved towards me, and as it was flying, its body went limp, like a rag doll. Here we've got another zombie, and eventually hit him. It's harder to hit them in 0.47. And that one, it was falling backwards. Now, shooting, you'd think might have a slightly different effect. But, as you can see from that, when they die, when they die, they just drop on the spot. There's no propelling them backwards with the hit of the shot, unfortunately. And again, let's have a look at it here. It just drops. Isn't propelled backwards. So in a sense, it looks like there's quite a bit of work to be done on the ragdoll. Just drops. As if the bullet hasn't, in a sense, pushed them backwards. You can see here, just drops down again. And the same goes for players. And in fact, with players, it's even stranger, this ragdoll effect. And they do fall. And you can see here, with this explosion, there's a guy on the right-hand side who's already died. And his body is stuck in that position, that diagonal position, which is obviously very unnatural. Compared to the old system, although the fall perhaps wasn't as realistic, now you're finding these strange positions the bodies are trapped in. There's a guy just in that cloud there, and his body is kind of rocking up and down with that explosion. You can see it there. I'll leave that zombie. And on in here. Now, again with the ragdoll, one shot on that guy there. Missed him the second time. But what you can see is that ragdoll doesn't have any effect while the creature or the player is still alive. So it doesn't propel that person back. You see again here, it's the same guy, slightly later in the game. As I cut him off around the corner here, you can see as I shoot towards him, arguably I missed him, but the body doesn't move with the shot, and only at the point of death does the ragdoll really kick in. This guy here fighting this guy here. It's a bit dark, so it's slightly difficult to see. And the zombies joining in the conflict as well as we play it. One hit, another hit, and then the final hit there. She falls, but whether it's because the zombies there or because of the way the knees have almost locked as she dies, and the zombies are collapsed on one another and the bodies have kind of piled up there, which is really nice. I love that. But the body of the player is stuck in this really bizarre position. You can see just arms out. Strange, really strange. It's really beautifully demonstrated here with this clip. You can see I'm fighting a couple of guys here. They've ambushed me. And he just falls on his knees and then stays. And it's so unnatural. But one thing that's very beautiful about that clip is the weapons fling outwards. Which is, you know, that's a really good thing. Probably would he drop his weapon if he died, which is great. That's a great thing about Ragdoll. But again, his body's standing there. And he looks as if he's still alive. Looks as if he's still alive, waiting, kind of contemplating death. this other guy here. I'm hitting him.
Down you go,
And he just...
you motherfucker.
Exactly. And you can see here that he just falls and slumps onto his side, which seems like a brilliant way of running Ragdoll. So Ragdoll is... It's a really bizarre thing. You can see exactly what they want to do with it. Exactly where they want to go with it. And it's the right direction. But you can see from that look back there, it's so... sometimes so unnatural. So there's quite a bit of work to be done. This is exactly what DayZ needed. But there's... You know, they need to polish it up. And... you know, I'm not complaining. This isn't complaining. This isn't a whinge. This is me saying that it really works. But the physics of it, especially when shot or blasted backwards, the characters should move backwards. The zombies should move backwards. The players should feel the impact like a strong wind blowing that character down. But you know, I'm pleased it's there. It's great. It's fun, and it offers up something different and makes the game more interesting. So, guys, that's Ragdoll. I hope this was interesting. If it was, please click the thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed already, then please go ahead. Thank you for watching.